just messing with you. What we're gonna do here, where did I even put the damn thing? Okay. We have this light all apart, right? And we just got this sitting in here. We have to glue that, put some drops of glue on the little tabs like it was before. So we have this lens is out. Other than putting some liquid electrical tape on the wires because the coating's all frayed out, we're ready to put it back together. Now, what we've done here, we reinstalled the LED strip in this one, and I took a razor knife, took the heat gun, heated up all on the back side of here, and I took a razor knife and went down both edges, and it came right out. And as you can see, make sure I don't set that somewhere it falls on the ground and busts. As you can see, the old one is right here, and we got pretty much most of the adhesive out with it. I might go ahead and put a little bit of that weather strip adhesive on top of that one just to make sure it don't slip backwards when you're driving. The biggest thing is with these new lenses, you see right here it has a hole, and the hole has one of these jobs that screws in there. That allows you to change the bulb. The bulb sits in right here. I think that's daytime running light bulb. So it sits in right there and allows you to take it out with the lens on it. Okay, so that tells me right away we probably need to replace those bulbs while we're in here, because the new lens does not have the hole for the bulb, and it has like a little circle, you could even see that or not, where it should be, but it's not there. It looks like the lens fits fine, like I held it up to it, didn't push it on there, but it looks like it's fine as far as that part goes. So I mean, eventually though, you're gonna have to change that. I'm not exactly sure what to do with that, and almost all the glue adhesive is still in here since we heated it up, and I was gonna leave it in there, push it back in. It has clips that holds it in place. It'll be perfectly fine. It'll never leak. It'll never come out. No problem at all. The problem is though, once you push it back in there, you can't get the lens out without ruining it. You could get the top part out. Where's that piece at? Where are we at here? You can get the top edge out, right? But the bottom piece, it's so mangled, I don't know how it even went like this. And the bottom piece is tucked in there really far, and even with the heat gun heating it up and a screwdriver, it was still like almost impossible to get it out. If you bake this headlight in the oven, it would never come apart easily. So that's unfortunate. And if I go cutting the hole on the new lens, this stuff does not cut at all. As you can see with the chainsaw, it chunks out. I don't see there being any way, especially where it's real thin right there, you could ever make a hole there. So in theory, I wonder if I shouldn't try to get all this adhesive out of here. It's going to be probably near impossible, and put it together with, I've got some Flex Seal, some clear Flex Seal, so we could take it back apart if we ever have to, or somebody's going to have to. So I don't know, guys. I mean, that's kind of what we're looking at. It's not a pretty situation doing this job. Okay, so we waited another day before we made the video. We're waiting on this, the liquid electrical tape. I usually don't use this. I mean, some people do, but for this instance, where we're gonna need to be recoating some of these wires inside and outside of this, especially like this, that stuff should work pretty good. So put a link in the description, like always. Everything used in the video is always put a link in the description, where you could buy it at. And this is off Amazon. This is on Prime, so you could have it in 1 or 2 days. I think it was like $7 with free 2-day shipping. So I don't know, we'll see. We're going to go and put that on here. We got all the plastic pieces off. The blinker here, everything's glued on the bottom. We'll put that back on there. We'll have to glue this back to the lens, I guess, like they had it. They had a tab, a piece that was actually glued to the old lens itself. and we had to break off. Had to cut off and break off. So, you know, I don't know. You can see, well, you can't see it on there because it's on the other piece. But that's where we're at. We got a little spot we broke here a little bit. It should be more than fine though. Maybe we'll trim that up a little bit with some cutters. And I don't know. Wish me luck. Man. I tell you what, all you guys email me that say, I'll send my lights to you if you want to do that to mine. Hell no. That was terrible. But I got them to fit. There's two clips, these little squeeze clips. Put them on there. We use our Flex Seal, or Flex Shot, I'm sorry. Flex Shot. And we use that because I didn't really necessarily want this thing sticking back in the glue, and trying to get that beetle tape stuff out of there is about impossible. So that kind of, I just put a very thin layer on the lip all the way around, and then I use that to put a little spot on the bottom there on that tab, and that kind of glued that lens in place as I set the lens in. And then I made sure it was sealed all the way around. You wipe off that little spot right there, and any little gap I made sure and fill, but for the most part 99.9% of it was good. And so right now everything looks good. I went ahead and, whoa buddy, Flex Sealed this guy too. Kind of made it look as nice as I possibly could. I mean, you know, you only do so much. But from the outside of the car, it looks pretty much perfect. And you can tell by the reflection of it is pretty good. So, I guess, man, get the Dremel back out. I gotta repeat the whole process one more time. What a freaking nightmare. What a very expensive nightmare, too. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out this LED strip right now, because that's gonna make it easier to get around the plug. The last one I didn't take out before I cut it, and it was a pain in the ass getting around there. So I'll show you how we're gonna do this. In fact, the last headlight I used the Dremel the whole way, and it took like hours. The grinder, you really got to watch out. The grinder has no mercy with a cutoff wheel. I can hear it popping and cracking. So what I did before, just took the razor knife, heated everything up, took the razor knife and just chase it around. The whole outside perimeter. And the LED strip pretty much just fell out. I mean, it's kind of like you're going fishing. You gotta gut and fillet the fish when you're done. Or gut and clean them, I guess. It's kind of the same way. The same concept on here, but this is a lot tougher. Be real careful around this edge up here not to cut into anything. Heat that a little more. Ooh, buddy. It's gonna be a bleeder, I think. Let's take a look at that one. Nope, we're good. The gloves saved me. Gloves are all sweaty. You always want to wear gloves because if you don't, and you slip off of there, that razor knife will cut you wide open. And with these rubber gloves on, 9 times out of 10, it won't cut you. It'll just roll the glove up. How many times I've been doing stuff like this and something slipped off and it would have sliced my finger deep, but since I had gloves on, didn't do nothing. Alright, so this piece up here is going to be a real pain to get out with this still mounted in the light. Oh, buddy. This is risky. It's risky, boys. Yeah, there. Woo! There we go. Got some squidge on there. We'll take something, clean all the pieces up or reinstall. But it should be pretty good. Nothing broke. Everything seems like it's good. Alright, for right now, I'll put that over there. I guess we'll keep cutting. We'll cut on down through here. Gotta be real careful there because that's the top of the lens. Go over to the back and maybe I could rip it out at that point. What we're doing now is just pretty much sticking the screwdriver in the crack and breaking it open whenever it melted back together. Snippy, snippy. It's like welcome to hell, man. That needs to go over there. It's broke. It's gonna know when to go Hercules and when not. because one wrong move in the corner here, you're gonna break that or break the housing. So if that popped out, let me do this. Maybe this one will be different. So that's where we're at. I mean, I'm 6'4" and 230 pounds. And if I can't pull that out of there, a lot of people's gonna have a lot of issues trying to do it. I can promise you that. Oh. Alright, so we got a little help from the Gorilla, and I bought these things a while back. Never really had much of a use for them, but I knew one day they used to come up. So this stuff should hold up to that heat, no problem. This stuff is super freaking sticky. I glued, just to see how strong it was, it's dry now, glued that old piece of lens to the new piece of lens. And I don't know if I can even break it off the one hand or not. Here, we'll come back here. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty tough. It's real tough stuff. Not quite dry all yet. That should be way more than enough glue power to hold that together. I just glued the back lens in first. Everything was broken, so there really was nothing, you know, nothing else you could do. And I glued the lens back in, which it fit pretty tight. I just put a little on there real quick on the outside and snapped it in. And that should seal it pretty good. That's not the headlight. That's only a daytime running little tiny bulb. So that's not really that big of a deal. And to be honest with you, we get some coating stuff. We're probably going to coat that off anyway, where those don't work. But your main light, your high and low, is all on the HID side. We should get the new HID bulbs in too. So let's go ahead and we got to do some liquid electrical tape up here, back over here on those wires there. We're getting close to be able to reinstall the lens. Let's go ahead and do all that. Then we're going to put the corner in, put the LED, clean that up, put the strip in the new lens, and I guess it'll be ready to reassemble. This thing's looking pretty good. I need to put the little trim pieces back on it though, the little black trims. And but it looks like all the flex shots dried on it. That's a beautiful looking light. It really truly is. So I did push on the inside of that one to make sure that one was not loose. It was not. So here's hoping if something is wrong, we could easily get the lens back off to replace that bulb, or what we got to do with it, hopefully.